everyone, it's Mrs Marjot here again, back with chicken. So to answer the questions that I set you in episode 3 of animals, omnivore means that these guys, if they're omnivores, eat meat and fruits and vegetables. Doesn't want to eat at the moment, do you, chicken? Want to explore. The other question was, what type of rats are these guys? And they're called fancy rats, not brown rats, fancy rats. The third question I asked you was, who was smarter, dogs or rats? And the answer is these guys. The rats are much more intelligent than dogs. Right, this week we're going to meet a slightly different animal. We're going to meet something that comes out of an egg but likes to swim. So when I said an animal that came out of an egg, this may not have been what you were expecting. A terrapin is a type of turtle. They live in water and on land, and they lay eggs. They're called oviparous. They lay their eggs on the land, not under the water, and terrapins breathe air, so they live around the water but can go in and out of the water, and they love to sunbathe. This is Troy, and he's about 4 to 5 years old. He's a yellow-bellied slider, called that because of the bright yellow colour at the bottom of his shell. He's a type of terrapin. Terrapin means he's a type of turtle that can walk on land as well as swim in water. He loves to sunbathe under his lamp. That keeps his shell nice and healthy. He's an omnivore, and his favourite snack is mealworms. When he was found, he was the size of a palm of a hand and quite small, and found abandoned in a pond in an empty house. So he's a rescue. He's now bigger, and he may grow even bigger still. We're filming Troy in the bath because it's much easier for you to see him that way. We only do this when we're taking him out of his big cage and tank anyway, so that we can give it a clean. Yellow-bellied sliders are an invasive species, meaning that they aren't from this country, and if they're allowed into the wild, like rivers and lakes, they could eat and hurt our natural wildlife of the country. There are lots of rules about keeping different types of turtles as pets that have to be followed carefully. These guys can be very messy. They need lots of care, and they can live for a very long time, even 30 to 40 years. Because he's a type of turtle, he likes to swim a lot, so he has a long tank with lots of space to swim and explore, and he has a platform where he can climb up and sunbathe, which helps keep his shell nice and strong and healthy. The top of Troy's shell is called a carapace and is part of Troy's skeleton, so it's attached to the rest of his body. The scales are called scutes. They work like a protective armour to keep him safe from danger.